I think I'm on again. Well, I didn't know there was a time limit to this music stuff, so I got disemboweled, and now I'm back again. There's a lot more to say and a lot more music to play. I can't play it, not no more. I hope I don't back up too far, but I hate to talk with my hands and you guys not be able to see it. I feel like I'm stupid. And it's left and right. If I lean this way, I go this way. If I lean this way, I go this way. Trying to get myself centered and the screen is going backwards. I don't know how to use this computer, but after it shuts off, I can get back to here again. So here I am. I think I remember we were talking about music, because that's always been my life. If I turned on what I did before it was recorded, I could know where I was. But because I don't know exactly how to do that, we'll just go on from where I am now. I tried to go lay down, go to sleep, and quit thinking about all this shit after I got cut off, but I couldn't. Because music is way more heavy than what any of us imagined it is. But this weekend, I promise you, I got my nephew coming over. No, he's not really my nephew. He's my second cousin. My cousin married a couple guys, and we're just been that close since she died. She won one hell of a broad, I'll tell you what. She was in a bar in the Brick Tavern in Roslyn, Washington. I know you guys from a long ways away, but this bar had a spring opener every year. This bar is full of gypsy jokers and bikers. But they didn't get there until after we were already there. And her old man, well, not her old man at the time, but this guy named Pete, real mellow dude, just ran away from home and his parents from all the music lessons. And he's sitting at the piano in this brick tavern, and he's doing just incredible honky tonk music. I mean, just rocking it out. And all of us locals just sitting in the bar. And the gypsy jokers and the iron lords come in and they're fighting. They're at the spring offers, but they're sitting together at the bar. But they agreed on some song in the jukebox and they plugged it and turned it up loud. My cousin got up in front of those bikers and pulled the plug on their music and said, "You got real music right over here playing on the piano. Now shut up and listen." I thought she was dead. But those guys actually listened. And Peter, he just rocked on with that music. Oh my God. I mean, this guy couldn't sing a song from God because all he learned was music. He didn't know it. It snuck in there, the heart of it. His teacher taught him to get the heart of it, but his teacher was more in the mechanics of it, which I never understood because I was never good enough to understand, you know. But he was just getting it on there. And the whole bar just, finally, once they figured out it wasn't but between the bikers and the locals or none of this fucking shit, there was a party. And Peter wore his fingers out playing that. And I was in there to play with him with my guitar. And there was no way that I was good enough to play after that. You know, that's second nature to God. I'm going to go up. What am I going? I damn sure ain't Jesus. But I got up there and something come out of my mouth that worked. we kept partying, kept music going. A couple other friends, locals came in, and we kept old poor Gertrude. Gertrude was a bartender. She was a bar owner, but hey, you get a beer for a quarter or a chip. Give her a bottle, $1, and you get 3 chips. Chips were important. When you were broke, you could go back in and turn in a chip and get beer when you was thirsty. All these biker buddies in there, they were spending money they couldn't believe. And she gave them 3 chips. Well, my job that night was to sweep up. You know, I had chips for 2 months that these bikers threw on the floor. They didn't know nothing about chips. They were used to paying buck and city for a beer. It didn't mean something to them, but they had a good time. We had a good time. And spring opener kept on going down on Bullfrog Road. There was this road from the freeway that came into Roslyn. Let me tell you about Roslyn. None of you guys know about Roslyn. You're from all kinds of places. There's some of you out there that might know about Roslyn. Roslyn was this little town on top of Snoqualmie Pass, kind of down the other side. There was Easton, then Roslyn, then Cleon, but it was a coal mining town. And this gold mining town shut down. And the town became a ghost town when I moved there. It was just bare nothing. I mean, they weren't going to make no profit off beers. All they did is pay for their beers. I mean, we're talking about bar owners. I mean, they were lucky to get customers. So they never fought with the spring opener when it came to town once a year. Down on Bullfrog Road, the road in between. There was some great parties going on there after the locals and the bikers got together, that there were all just people having fun. I mean, god damn, some of those bikers could play. And their old ladies could sing. I couldn't believe it, those old ladies getting up in their leather bras and shit, just rocking it out with the music that the locals played. I mean, they were a little more gay about it, you know, but we didn't play too much rock and roll. We were in the country and shit. But, okay, that piano player, his son, gonna be over here this weekend. And he's gonna be the fingers for me. He learned how to play music from his dad, who was a great musician, but his dad don't combine his heart of music into his mouth. And me, I'm one of those mouth people. I always knew more of the rhymes and more of the words than anything else. So he taught his son, and I taught his son, and his son learned music, but he was scared to talk about it. But now that he's combined the two, he's wonderful. But he volunteered to be my fingers this weekend. So probably after this video shuts off, the next time I get out of bed and turn it on, God, this thing's addictive. When I turn it on again, he should be here and we'll do some music with my mouth. That's all I got left. Well, actually, I still got my whistle left. It was hard to relearn it because it took my teeth. As you know, I don't have no teeth. You probably already noticed that. But I used to whistle with teeth. It took a long time to learn to whistle without teeth. And then my nephew, he taught me, well, playing a harmonica is just like whistling in the harmonica. I thought it was notes up and down. It scared the shit out of me. Every time I learn music, usually when I pick up a tune, I whistle it before I ever play it or try to play it. I never was as good as the guys that were good. But I know what you mean. I always make the love for music a sweet melody. And sweet melodies just roll the world around. They make gods appear and guys go down. They make us all in love and they make us all in hate. But the hate part, it gotta be underrated, you know. You know, this, what do you call it? This new music they got going now, rap. Rap isn't new. Rap is what every musician from the cowboy days did. They thought about something and they talked it out and they put it to a tone and it came out, you know. But we didn't sing about bad things because we didn't have to live them too much. Those poor black people in the ghetto, they gotta live this drive-by shooting shit all the time. So rap ain't bad, so they gotta slow down on the rhythm a little bit because it's old people can't catch up with it. We all got the same words that came from the soul. We gotta live and we gotta let go. We gotta just keep it going. Keep the smiles on our face and heart with the music and the human race. What else we got? We ain't Martians. Those guys just happen to be guys and the women just happen to be broads or women or whatever you call them. There's the other half of us. A long time ago, I said women were from someplace else and men were from home. But now it's turned into men are from Mars and women are from Venus. But I wish you women would understand us guys a little bit. You got to communicate about the same thing. At least talk English or Latin or Japan or whatever other languages. You got to make it understand. We're just a man. We're just a man. Words from songs come from everywhere. They're just in my soul. I talk along like rap. That's just the way it goes. My heroes were back in the day, Roy Rogers and Gene Autry and Dale Evans. My middle name is Dale, and I took a lot of shit for that. They always gave me, "Oh, you're a girl. Your name is Dale." Peer groups are hell when you don't know what's going on. Excuse me. I'm probably going to talk so long this thing's going to shut off again. Does anybody know how long it runs? Somebody knows how to run this computer. Karina, email me and tell me what I'm doing or what I'm doing right or if it's even getting out to you. Or am I just being stupid? You're the one that told me to talk to these people and tell them my story. I'm trying, but I don't know how this thing works. I just know that a couple of things I tried to do were there again. I hope you guys are getting this. There's a lot more within. I've been to Woodstock. I've been around the world. I wrote songs about fishing in the northern world. I figured out the salmon, they just run in a stream. There's a blood fresh up the ocean that keeps us all lean and mean. Working on the boats in Alaska, you gotta know it's hard, it's hard, it's hard, but it's worth going. I'm sorry about the soldiers that everybody hates during the Vietnam War. They couldn't understand what they were doing. They were over there killing people, not even knowing why. How could you ever do that and look yourself in the eye? I don't know why. I don't know. They shut me up again. Goodbye.